Hello korangs, welcome back to another episode of Hey Korangs
With me, Agent G.
and Nurul, and this podcast is brought to you by Agent G, your awesome real estate agent who can answer all your queries pasal rumah. So to jual, beli, to upgrade, you can call 9025-9924.
And this podcast is also brought to you by our friendly financial advisor, Nurul Ashikin. To know about savings, investment or anything about financial, you can call Nurul at 91124910.
Okay korangs, so today is a topic that's a bit difficult for us.
Yes.
It's very difficult. You want to know something? Because for the longest time, we never really disclose kita punya job description openly.
Yep.
Yeah, and we didn't want to do so because initially kita tak nak macam lose the concentration, lose the focus from kita punya listeners
Podcast,
lah,
yeah.
right? But the thing is that right, when we first start kita punya episode, sampai sekarang now dah episode like almost 80 plus already,
Yep.
kan? A lot of people have been asking us to talk about property agent and also financial advisor punya aspect in things, clients, be it
Kita punya kerja.
kerja, how is
and
it?
how is it to get our license.
Yes,
and
all those. So the thing is that we recently decide to, why not kita share a bit first, right? We won't share the full thing, but the only reason why we decide is because recently kan kita had a product launch with Glow Cosmetic. What is it yang kita release, G?
Kita release lip gloss dengan liquid blusher. Korang dah beli belum? Because I really love kita punya liquid blusher.
Yes. So and through that kan, that's kira kan macam my first side business that started. Actually, kita your first side business that we started on our own in a sense. G already have experience on starting her business with her hubby, right? For my case, this is my first time lah kita have macam a side income gitu. So then we realised that macam many people also complain macam there are 95 jobs, right? And being a full time lah, but not many people are comfortable to move into the self-employed world.
Correct.
Because to be very honest kan G, you can agree or disagree with me. From 9 to 5 job kan kita kerja 8 hours tau. Tapi when you come self-employed, right, you kerja 24 hours actually.
Correct.
Right?
Betul.
So but the 24 hours pays you well, depends on the effort you put in and the output yang you dapat jugalah.
Yep. But that's the thing. Bila when because for Nurul, she started off straight away becoming a self-employed.
Yeah,
kan?
straight away.
Yeah, so I started off working as a 9 to 5 in a job
And for how long tu?
for about 12 years.
12 years. How you tahan?
Yeah, so bila that's one thing about 9 to 5 job. 9 to 5 job, orang tend to be very macam, because it's so safe to be in a 9 to 5 job. You go kerja, then you balik, and you know end of the month you are getting that fixed amount of salary coming
Stable
to you.
lah.
Yeah. So when I got my real estate agent license, actually when I sat for the exam kan, I'm not the kind yang aku nak jadi real estate agent. I want to become. It's not tau. It's just that when that point of time when I was selling my house, my agent who is now my mentor lah.
Siapa dia?
Tak nak promote dia. Okay lah, my mentor is Mus Batisa. Yeah, so he's the one that jual my house. So when we were doing the transaction lah, he was telling me, you you want to try not become a property agent? So I also macam that point of time macam still keen not keen, because I'm very comfortable with my 9 to 5 job. And then lepas tu I thought like, okay lah, why not just take the class, because it's skill future covered. So you just pay like 200 plus for the course.
For the real estate course?
The real estate cost total is about 750. So 500 will be paid by Skill Future.
Oh, you can use Skill Future for a
Boleh.
real estate course?
Boleh.
Yeah, I didn't know. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, so I thought, okay lah, just ambil je lah. And then lepas tu I heard things like people say, it's not easy to pass real estate punya exam because it's very difficult. And then but because I was telling myself I still have a 9 to 5 job, so it's not macam very desperate to
For you to get the license.
So I just thought, okay lah, just ambil je lah for fun. Took the class, go for the classes, and then book for the exam. And then at point of time when I sat for my exam, it was during COVID. It was in 2019. So I was supposed to sit for the exam in 2019 June, I think. And then because of COVID, they cancelled to November. Yeah. And then when I sit for the exam, okay, I'm the kind of person like if I do once, I want to do it right.
And that's Gina yung motto tau. Do it once, do it right. Gitu.
So when I sit for the exam, I just want to sit one time, pass it, and
just move on lah, kirakan.
So kalau if I were to fail that paper, I think I won't repeat, like, because I just want to do it macam
just get it done and over lah.
Yeah. So when I sat for the exam, and then true enough lah, the paper is susah gila korang.
The property agent exam.
Yes.
The thing is, I'm curious, do you have to get through an agency ke apa to book the exam ke, atau you can book on your own?
Oh no, don't have to. As you just need tak salah I 4 or 5 O level, and then lepas tu with the course you must have the
You have to go through the course first.
must have the punya course cert, and then baru you boleh book for the exam.
And you can book on by yourself.
Sendiri je.
How much tu? I'm sure nak kena bayar kan?
The exam was about I think now it's about 500 plus. That time my time was 400 plus, but because I'm a NTUC income member, so they covered 250, so I just paid $150.
Cool job. I didn't know we have this kind of things.
Yes. Yeah, so korang kalau nak ambil RES exam, make sure you are NTUC member. You just pay like $9 every month for the NTUC punya membership. Then you can offset the exam
Life
fee.
hacks gitu Then lepas tu, so you don't have to be attached to any macam company lah.
Tak payah. You can just register and then sit for the exam. Once you pass, then you need to approach your mentor, whoever you want to join. Then baru you have to be under a certain estate agency.
Okay. So then that's when you approach Mus.
Yalah, because I already told him right, you want to take,
Yes.
If lah, example kalau you just ambil the exam tapi you belum ada a mentor, you approach agent G, tak lah.
Boleh lah.
Tak ada. You have to like interview.
No, but please, why not, right?
Yeah, you have to interview like certain people because you need to be working with these people tau.
Very
so
closely.
Kena ada like kena ada you can
that
work
same
with them,
frequency lah.
And then because once you are start, then lepas tu you nak keluar. Okay, example for example now I'm in PropNext, right? So say if I tak click lah dengan my mentor kan, then I want to go to another mentor. I cannot be with the same mentor of the same agency because of they want to avoid conflict of interest.
Understand.
So say if I dah tersuka another mentor, I have to keluar from PropNext. So I have to join another agency for a year before I boleh masuk PropNext lagi.
To get another mentor, kirakan.
Then for your punya business, like the exam, is it difficult? Or how many people you have to see?
So for us kan, as a FA, right? So why I decided to go for FA in your route was similar macam you, whereby my FA back then, my family FA back then met up, alright. Habis tu he tanya lah macam, are you interested to explore this line and stuff like that? I say why not, right? So funny thing, because another person was also approaching me nak cakap and to ask whether I want to be a FA, and I still remember both their names, and I do macam thanks to them because of them I'm here lah, kirakan, right? So the thing is that back then I have to pass 4 papers. 4 papers. Lagi banyak. Yes. But now they change it to 3 papers.
Okay.
And 4 papers there is, satu is health insurance, another is rules and regulations, then the other one is investment linked policies.
Is it susah not the paper?
So people thought like macam kalau you tak the finance, people always think like if you become a financial advisor you need to have finance background and macam banking background and stuff like that. But you don't have to, because I was a student in science. I suka science sangat, but it doesn't apply to my ni. So but the paper was susah for me because I didn't have the concept of pasal insurance and investment semua. I tak baca news back then semua. But for those who have already macam basic understanding kan how it works kan, it might be easy for them lah.
Okay.
But the thing was now it's become 3 papers tau. So last time kan, satu paper is 2 papers are over 50, another 2 papers are over 100. Now one of the paper is like over 150. Then another one is I think they have like around 200 questions.
Dah macam sets
Yeah, so because I understand that they want to make it a bit more difficult to enter the FA line so that it's not so saturated. You really have to macam take it seriously lah kan.
But actually both property dengan financial advisor, the market is quite saturated.
Very
Ramai
saturated.
Orang. Yeah. But just now like coming back to my story tadi kan. So bila being in a full-time job, and it took me very long before I quit my job to practice real estate, because like I say lah, because I was so scared, like because I was so comfortable having that monthly income
kan.
Then I was thinking like, if I join the real estate, will I be getting this kind of stable income? And then how is it? Like like when you go to it, it's so easy. You just bangun pukul 9, you tahu you pergi office, lepas tu Saturday Sunday you off. Tapi kalau you self-employed, you have to find things for you to do if you tak ada appointments.
Oh yeah, betul.
Kan?
But then I want to ask you macam, what got you to be okay to move from the full-time employed to a self-employed kerja?
Okay, so bila dah pas tu, I didn't quit my job first. I still working, and then I have leads kami macam like warm leads lah, family, friends.
Family, okay.
So that one is like macam 1 month satu
Closing,
leads
that
or
kind.
2 leads. So I still can manage kerja full time, and after that you get more.
Okay.
Yeah, because there are more warm leads coming. And then lepas tu I was telling my kerja tu lah, I say I think I need to quit because I really tak boleh
Commit lah.
Yeah, commit because I ada anak. Then I still got our barbershop, our clothing lah. Habis sekarang ada real estate semua. So after that point of time, my boss tak kasi I leave. Then my boss say, you know what, I give you a plan, you work part-time. So you just work 3 days in the office, and then after that you can concentrate on your real estate
Did
job.
you accept that atau you?
Yeah, I did. So I stay kerja 3 hari, and then still working. Then I realized, I really cannot, I penat, I really got no time. So I told my boss, sorry, cannot, these 3 days doesn't work also. Like I really tak boleh, I really too busy. You know what, after that, this try work from home je. Dia kasi I laptop. Dia cakap, you just do your, because I'm doing accounting. So my job are mostly macam month-end punya closing.
I see.
So he said, you just, your time, you just help me to do closing. And then bila-bila you free, once you close the account, you let me know. So I did that lah.
Okay.
So about a year, I think I did that for him. Then lepas tu, I think my husband was like, Yanto was like, cannot, I think you like very stressed, because I still have to do the month end punya closing. If not, the company tak boleh close apa. Then bila GST also I have to do and all that. Then lepas tu I told my boss, okay, I'm so sorry, I know you really but I really need to focus on my real estate, because by then the business dah start picking up already.
Wow, okay, Alhamdulillah. And then from then on, that's where you macam comfortable, because you realize you can make a form of stable income from real estate. That's why you
so true.
Okay.
Yeah, actually my worry was nothing lah. Actually, like you just need to be there first, and then you realize actually it's doable.
Okay.
Yeah, but one thing about you know, right, about our industry, like, you know, if you are not like a famous person ke apa, you really have to market yourself.
Okay, then that's why my next question is, do you really need a lot of money to start up being a real estate agent?
Okay, so first thing is, the thing that you need lah bila you become is the marketing lah. Marketing is mahal kan, because you need, like for me tak pakai lah, because my husband do my marketing. Alamak, what batuk dia tekan panjat gegol. But yeah, so actually bila you baru join the industry, like most of the money is for you to market yourself lah kan.
So you do need money to start off being a real estate agent.
Yeah, first for the marketing. Then lepas tu for property guru is not cheap.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, then see if you have the listing, macam ni nak market. Okay lah, true lah, some people say, okay lah, I can put inside my Instagram, I can put inside my TikTok. Tapi Nurul, kalau you check rumah, where's the first website that you go to?
Property Guru lah.
Exactly. So that's when you need a Property Guru account.
Okay,
and it's not murah. Like, okay lah, see,
Is
if you start off 1 year for Property Guru punya account, for the basic one is about 1,000 plus, close to 2,000 for
a year.
And you have to pay for the whole year. See, imagine you dah beli for a whole year, tapi one whole year you ada satu listing je. You bingit tak? Bingit lah kan, but you have to pay for the whole year.
Okay, understand now. That's a basic punya
That one is the basic punya, and then it can go up to like 20 plus $1,000 for the premium account. Yeah, so premium account tu macam you can always boost, your listing can always be on the top, that kind of thing lah. Bahasa kalau orang check rumah you will be like the first.
Interesting. I didn't know pasal all this. I think a lot of people pun tak tahu pasal real estate ni.
So marketing, lepas tu habis lepas tu, kalau you jual beli rumah lah, jumpa klien, you bayar transport, you pun nak kena bayar transport. Takkan you nak jumpa klien you suruh datang rumah you. You nak kena pergi, but by then you belum dapat gaji lagi.
Right.
Yeah, so I would advise for real estate, macam new recruit yang nak join real estate punya industry, for me at least to have at least like 3 months of your salary or 6 months as saving, because okay, example you close, I close a deal lah, say today I dah market the house, hari ni a buyer come and then buy my client house, I only get the commission like 3 or 6 months later tau.
3 or
Yeah, on the day of the completion, bila dorong go to HDB. So from today to 3 months later or 6 months, you need to have a
macam buffer
savings, a buffer to
macam, so kira kan, let's just say in January you dah license ready, right? And then suddenly February baru you start you punya marketing.
Yes.
Okay, then March baru you dapat orang tu belikan untuk you. January, February, March you tak dapat any income.
Correct.
Kan, money goes out for the marketing. And then lepas tu the March orang tu nak beli, tetapi they have to wait for another maybe 3 months gitu.
Yes. So June baru you dapat your first paycheck when you pass in January. Tapi of course kalau you macam the
but
power agent kita dah famous and all. Kalau sekali dapat 10 syok lah.
I see. Then another thing, macam this misconception, I don't know whether it's a myth, that you have to be a celebrity first before you be a property agent. Do you think so? Atau orang kalau biasa-biasa je yang tak ada social media to leverage on, boleh ke orang still be a property agent?
Because like as a celebrity,
a bit tough,
yeah, because as a celebrity you are always out there.
Yeah.
So when people tengok you, dia rasa comfortable.
Definitely lah.
Yeah, so bila dia rasa comfortable, that's when they want to approach you to help them to sell their house. And for us, orang biasa, siapa kenal saying kau property agent. You really have to market and then tell. Like even kalau is not cold leads lah, macam warm leads, your family also tak tahu kau dah pass. So if they follow you on social media and then they realise like, dia dah jadi real estate. But that's the thing tau, Nurul. Kadang-kadang this warm leads, like your family or friends, kadang-kadang they won't want to engage you tau.
Because
because certain thing, like because when you jual beli rumah, there are some information that you have to share with your property agent, like macam you punya, because in order to know like how much is your loan eligibility for your purchase, of course we need to know your gaji, your financial status, and some
bank
people
amount in the bank nak tahu pun.
Amount in the we won't like basically need to see, we just need to know like how much you're saving. At least we all know like, okay, because you need to pay a certain amount first before you get your house punya proceed. And then some people feel like it's not comfortable to share it with people yang who are family or friends.
Kalau client tu ada loans ke apa semua, nak kena declare to you.
Loan if they are getting a bank loan for HDB loan, because it's based on MSR, right? So if TDSR, they need to know what is your punya liabilities.
I would understand most family members might not be comfortable lah kan to macam go to a family member who's a property agent.
Correct. So that's why sometimes kalau family members ke atau friends like don't engage me, like bidik lah, tak rasa sedih kan. But I also understand from their POV, like you know, like sometimes certain thing they just don't want to
disclose
share.
lah. Okay.
For Nurul, your family or friends will engage you not?
So when I first, actually kita a bit lain daripada you because when we start out, do we need a lot of money ke apa semua? Not really.
Oh really?
Because but the thing is that you do need to have savings first lah kan, because they are going to be, when you dah take your papers, habis tu you now wait to get license semua, it's going to take some time also. So obviously you need some income to come in dulu apa kan. So and then before that also, like tak tahu juga macam how's your closing going to be like also. There's no guarantee.
Correct.
So you do need some form of savings. But one thing about, at least for kita FA nya line, is that we don't have to wait 3 or 6 months lah to dapat gaji kita when if you do a form of closing gitu, right? But for my case, fun fact, when I first masuk the advisory line kan, I'm sure a lot of people have this stigma FA ni scam, FA ni makan duit aku, insurance aku tak payah lah insurance and stuff like that. But that's only because also there's already black sheeps out there who tainted the market because orang macam upsell and stuff like that semua, right? And I don't blame people who macam takut when I FA approach semua kan. So when I first started out, I did reach out to few of my macam my friends, my family semua. Almost all rejected yeah, they say they have family advisors, they have tak comfortable and stuff like that semua. So knowing how I am kan, I'm just like, okay fine, kalau korang tak nak, I did cold leads lah. So back then my leads I came from LinkedIn. LinkedIn was it was a good place lah. But and then alhamdulillah, from then on, then that's why I also started to market myself on social media. Then people see, they realize macam, actually aku also need some form of investments. I also need some form of insurance. And that's how you kenal I juga from social media. You realize that actually I can get investments with Nurul. So and the another one thing is that like when it comes to macam property kan, property when you sell one house, the commissions is a lot lah, I would say, kirakan. But for insurance and investments, the commissions, it's not that much also. So you do have to do multiple closings in a sense to macam have a good income out of it juga lah.
Okay. Tapi you all will do not much, tapi you all get on the spot. Like compare with us, walaupun the amount is big, we still have to wait like 3 to 6 months.
So but there's this macam misconception ke apa, I tak tahulah, whereby kalau you nak cepat kaya, you join FA line, you join be a property agent
kan.
I don't think so. To be cepat kaya, you need to join these two lines lah.
Yeah, because I mean, people only see the success. All these really successful financial advisor atau real estate agent yang korang tengok lah rumah besar, bawa kereta mewah,
bag lah macam ni gitu.
But the start of it is really struggles. Everybody work hard at the start to get whatever they are, wherever they are. So korang jangan fikir is laki lah nak jadi. But it's a good career.
It is a good career. Once you know how to do it well, you have the correct macam mentors, environment and methods kan. InsyaAllah you can do well. Macam for my case, like I do realise that what helped me to succeed well is because of the environment I'm in, and also macam the company I'm in, diorang tak macam like you need to brag and macam dress up nicely macam dengan suit semua. You need to pakai bag Dior ke apa to meet your clients and stuff like that. Kau tengok bag aku pakai ni je kot.
Bag dumpling dia.
Bag ni. And I'm okay with it because I feel that macam I don't have to impress my clients for them to get on board with me right? So and macam how I say, I always believe that you really nak kena work hard, be you in property line, be in your FA line also kan. It doesn't come so easily gitu lah. But is it a good way for you to eventually get a good income over time?
Correct.
Definitely
yes, definitely. Is that one tak deny lah, of course lah. Tapi you really have to work hard. You tak boleh just duduk tunggu for client to come in. And then that's not even like the susah part. I think the exam was another thing. Like I know like of people who dah ambil the exam like 6-7 kali tak pass. So it's really put like I put like 8 hours a day for the studying. A week before the exam to every day. To study 8 hours every
some
day.
Tips from G.
So tadi korang nak more tips how to pass, you DM me. Then have to become my downline. Of course. Takkan free kasi.
But I realised one thing kan, for example those yang interested to join FA line ke apa semua kan, one thing I always tell them, right, I won't tell the good side of FA tau. I will always tell them the downside first. Like macam you okay for the first 3 months you tak earn anything and stuff like that.
True.
Because I don't want them to join just because like kau join kau akan beli kereta Ferrari, you're gonna buy this and that. I wouldn't want to miss her in that way. So I always tell them like macam it's gonna be emotional roller coaster. The kind of clients you meet, the kind of situations you're gonna experience, it's not gonna be macam comfortable and easy. And you as property agent pun, the kind of things you have to face is
correct.
crazy.
Because orang, like I say lah, orang only portray the good things. All these people yang dah successful, the cars, the house, and then orang yang tengok, I mean I don't blame them also lah. Diorang macam dia ni jadi property agent terus tinggal rumah gini. Like diorang also will drive to like want to join the industry. But you all also have to be prepared for this lah, about the first 3 months too. Like we all say tak ada gaji for 6 months. You have to spend on marketing and then spend on transport and all that. And then sometimes kalau you ada leads for example same I think with Nurul. Doesn't mean you dapat list tu, you jumpa, you buat presentation, you boleh close dengan dia. Dia dia lepas tu dia balik, lepas tu dia fikir macam tak boleh vibe dengan agent G. Lepas tu decide like okay, I'm not gonna engage you.
So I would say macam, I think to kita punya listeners out there, let's just say you guys ever thought like, okay, I want to be a financial advisor, I want to be a real estate, I think you guys can come to us lah. That's one thing, we can advise you properly and see what kind of path or direction you can go. But do you know it's not the most simplest job.
So before kita close this episode, I'll just nak share like just to close this episode. Is there any case like you tak boleh lupa, like since you become, actually kita sama join the industry kan?
We joined the same year actually. And we've been in the industry for the same
year. Gonna be your 5th year.
Gonna be my 5th year.
Same sama. I got my license in 2020.
20 sama lah. I got my license in 2020 also.
So is there any like
unforgettable
punya case that
bukan unforgettable, like I don't have like very unpleasant, but I would say fulfilling I'll cakap like macam every time like when I know like a client macam tengok investments I naik and stuff like that, the sense of feeling. And macam for example orang ni dapat hospital plan, habis tu cun few months later dia kena hospitalized, and then like macam that person was just thanking me like alhamdulillah nasib aku dapat insurance, stuff like that. So it's just those fulfillment that to me matters a lot lah. But for you
wah, actually my cases banyak, because it's like I say become like being a real estate agent and banyak problem. Sometimes bukan salah you pun tau, like but because is another party punya problem, because kita buy and sell. Then say if I'm serving a buyer, orang lain serve the seller, kadang-kadang diorang punya salah also boleh spill over to your problem. But you still have to be answerable to your client, betul tak? So there's one particular case, I was helping this family to sell dia punya rumah. So dia punya rumah is a 3-room flat lah. It's a very old flat. So kirakan rumah tu macam like not many buyers will want to buy, because it's also the youngest buyer will definitely not
be attracted lah.
And then secondly, the location of the house is dia ethnic kota. Only Melayu can buy the house, but the location where the house is kan banyak Cina suka that location. So and that's why like susah nak jual the rumah. So I tried to sell the house for 3 months, Nurul. 3 months tak ada orang. Like people come and view, but nobody want to
3 months
buy. And eventually ada this buyer came. Buyer came, put up an offer, tapi dia tak ada agent.
Okay.
So Miss dia beli sendiri lah without any agent representing them.
Alright.
So I asked the couple, I said, it's a Malay couple lah. I cakap, I think best for you to have a property agent to represent you. So at least macam you understand dia punya procedure.
Yep.
You won't do any mistake and all that. Because you are buying something very expensive. It's a rumah, it's 300,000-400,000 punya talking about. And then she like, no, it's okay. Dia cakap, it's okay sis. HDB website now very easy to follow. She said, I don't need a property agent. I can do it myself. So like, okay, honestly, right, for all the DIY buyer kat luar sana, like want to buy a house, it's really nothing wrong tau. Kalau you want to buy a house without property, by all means go ahead. But of course you have to know lah, like whatever you do, apa semua procedure you have to know, like because like I said lah, kalau kau buat salah, you're affecting everybody.
Faham?
So this buyer say, okay, then I'll do myself. I will put out an offer. So they offered a very good offer. So I told my seller, do you want to accept this offer and everything? And because my client is buying also, so I would want a 3 months extension and all that lah. So she said, yeah, can, because I'm staying with my mom and all that. Okay, so dah settle, kita dah jual rumah my client. I belilah, dah beli rumah lagi satu, apa, because rumah ni dah jual apa. So I bought another house. I bought they upgrade to different area and then a younger flat lah. So dah beli and everything. So okay, so one thing after semua you dah beli and you dah jual kan, lepas tu you submit to HDB tau. So kita dah submit, and then a few weeks later HDB will send you an endorsement. So endorsement tu is like for you to endorse, like, okay, you accept that you are selling and you're buying, this is your buyer, this is your seller and all that.
Okay.
And your financial punya plan also will be out there. Macam kau beli rumah ni berapa kau pakai CPF and all that. So I still remember that tengah hari raya, I tengah jual jalan raya tau. This buyer yang beli my house tu kan, tiba-tiba she frantically call me. She said, she like, apa tu sis, I have a problem. Then I'm like, what's the problem? I said, lepas tu dia cakap, you know what happened? HDB just reduced my loan from 300,000 to 50,000 ke 80,000 gitu.
300,000 to 50,000 je?
Yeah, then pasal I say, what happened sis? Like, why HDB boleh suka-suka nak turunkan you punya loan? Can I know what happened or not? Then dia cakap, oh tak, because I applied for grant. So HDB minta I payslip dengan CPF statement.
Yeah, okay.
And then HDB realise both dia dengan husband dia tak kerja. So bila HDB found out dia tak kerja, HDB say like, that time I give you that loan because your gaji like that. Now you gaji like that, you change job, your tak kerja, I can only give you 50,000. So because of that, before that, kalau dia beli rumah ni, dia tak payah keluarkan cash. Boleh pakai loan dengan whatever CPF. Now because of the loan adjustment, she need to come out with $150,000 cash. Then she asked me, she said, will seller be okay to reduce the house price to 150? Of course not.
What the heck?
They are buying. They would need that money to buy diorang punya next house kan.
Okay.
And then lepas tu I say, then now what happens is, like my client dah beli rumah tau. Sekarang ni, if you tak jadi beli, I cannot buy that house.
Shit, then what?
And then lepas tu dia, I tak boleh, I dah already write into HDB, IDC cannot help me. I dah jumpa MPC cannot. I say, of course lah, macam mana nak tolong, is like your own mistake kan.
Okay, but before this kan, if they had an agent, would this problem be...
Yeah, of course, because the agent will tell you what you do, kau nak berhenti kerja ke, kau nak tukar kerja, do it after your completion, because it will affect, because HDB will see what your flow of CPF coming in and all. I mean, as a HDB pun I faham lah, takkan aku nak pinjam kau duit banyak kalau aku tengok kau dah tak kerja kan.
Yes.
So after that, dah nak dekat completion date already. The other side, I already tell the agent, or the seller agent, the one yang I beli rumah. I said, I'm having problems, so I might not able to complete because yang ni not going to buy my house. I dah pening, very stressful tau. And then I went to HDB, you know. Then that point of time is the time where, you know, my bibi yang curi duit tu baru balik.
Okay.
I had to go to HDB. I brought my client and I cakap, look here, this is not our fault. The buyer is the one yang tak do due diligence and everything. And sekarang tak boleh, why is it my fault? You know what, HDB say, sorry, I cannot do anything lah. Tak boleh buat apa lah, because like the buyer back out.
Yalah.
Then he say, you have to talk to your seller yang rumah yang you beli tu, you have to remarket your house.
Oh my god.
Means I have to start from scratch.
Oh my god.
Daripada market the house again.
Oh my god. And is that what you did?
Yes. But I talked to the seller. Luckily for that seller, the makcik was a nice lady. She is just selling only. So dia tak beli, nasib baik. Kalau dia sell habis dia buy lagi problem.
Lagi,
She's just pure selling because she's moving to her with her anak. And then she said, then she told me like, okay, we can wait. But of course dia tak boleh tunggu lama lah. Because lagi dia tengok rumah I macam gitu yang that time nak jual lama tu kan.
Yes.
She said, but we can only wait. Okay, maybe we give you like a month ke apa. I tak ingat lah that time she was telling me like give me a month ke apa. And then I remarket the house. Then I was telling my client like just be calm and all that, because I pun dah kancang, but I also don't want to show my worry to them kan. I said I will try my very best to remarket the house, and then I tell them also like, if that rumah is your rezeki, the house will still be there for you, I said. And your house will somebody will buy your house, I said. So I remarket the house. You know, I tak tidur. I did it properly the whole of this whole transaction. And right after I market the house, the next day, a Chinese agent messaged me, say a Malay buyer want to view the house.
Okay.
But I don't want to put hope. Pasal nak view je apa.
Yalah.
So the view, right after the view, 1 hour later, they give us an offer which is better than the first offer that I closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then lepas tu, I quickly call the seller tu. I said, I already got a buyer. I said, once they submit everything, we will submit to HDB again.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, okay, so you know when you jual rumah kan, like the buyer will give you a deposit of $5,000 tau.
Okay.
So that part $5,000 kita dah burn kan. Yeah, so the second buyer kasih $5,000. I give a little bit lah of money to the seller because dia tunggu kita apa.
Yalah, okay.
Yeah, so I talk to my client. I say, maybe we should give that makcik because dia tunggu kita. Say, I mean, she can just remarket the house and then just find another buyer apa. Buat apa nak tunggu kita. And then, yeah, so did that lah. We do everything, dah settle semua. And then my client managed to get the house that he almost hilang. And then like, in all these cases, like these cases that happen, right, I just feel like,
that was the most.
Allah helped me a lot. Kan, because rumah tu tak terjual 3 bulan tau. And when I had that problem, like besok je Allah kasih that buyer to help me. Yeah, because he knows like I'm so worried.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because client kan, they know you are representing them tau. And yeah, guys, that is the kind of worry kita real estate agent have to go through, because you are dealing with a lot. Yeah,
a lot
rumah is mahal.
Yeah, betul. But you know, macam before kita even wrap this episode kan, I really believe even in the real estate line, even in the finance advisory line kan, truly ada niat when you want to do your work and the amanah you put out there kan is very important, because really macam you do bad ke, you tipu client you apa kan, is gonna hit right back to you.
True.
I see that for a fact. Betul. You know, and I also see the amount of barakah that is given to certain people also because of how they do it with the good hearts and stuff like that. And not blowing Gina yang trumpet kan, you know, back then kan, I was actually looking around for a property agent because I want to see what is my goals for my own property needs lah. And also I nak macam tie up to my clients semua. I did interview to a few property agent before I met G. And when I met G kan, I actually was the first property agent that wants to answer my questions pasal BTOs. Because I do realize some agents, they don't want BTO, kau tanya lah orang lain, or they won't like answer me half-hearted and stuff like that semua. Yeah, so after that kan, I realised G punya work ethics is someone I need in a real estate agent lah. So that's why until now, that's how kita collaboration also is happening right now, you see. So yes.
Siapa Nurul agent yang agent lain ni tak lah?
Aduh. They still around tak gitu? They still around tak? Let me see. So if you guys want to have any of your property needs being settled and stuff like that, reach out to Agent G, because if I want to buy a rumah, right, I'm going to reach out to her. If any of my friends or good friends apa nak beli rumah ke apa semua kan, I always refer to Gina lah. Macam I always keep blowing you punya trumpet to everyone.
Sampai langit dah boleh rasa.
Boleh rasa
And then so kalau ada investment ke nak insurance, also look out for Nurul. Nurul pun sama. Bila I tanya dia, you know how long or not, I took like many weeks before I decided to meet her. I keep tanya Nurul. Yeah, the same thing lah, like the same negative punya view I have for, because dulu I also ada kawan atau acquainted yang financial advisor. Habis diorang just like, okay, sign macam like they fall like for Nurul, she was just like explaining to me why is this good. And then bila I jumpa dia, so I very direct tell her, I say Nurul, like I'm not gonna sign with you, you just tell me first after you talk panjang-panjang, so I might not sign if I'm not convinced. Yeah, but she managed to convince me. So korang kalau nak financial advisor, cari Nurul.
Boleh je gitu kita.
Kita promote each
each
other.
other. But
Siapa lagi?
yeah, who else kan? If I see Gina go to another FA kan, that's it. Hey, korang is gone gitu. Okay lah, but with that, kita want to wrap kita episode up. Again, if you want to join the real estate line or FA line, you can reach out to us. Or if you need a real estate agent or FA, you can reach out to us also lah. Alright, korang. So, we will talk more about this in the future.
Yes.
Because it's just a bit je tau.
Ni sikit je tau.
Sikit
Ni pun
je.
dah berapa jam? 35 minit.
Not bad. So, but we don't want to bore korang lah.
Yeah, so nanti kita will share more topics and then more
insyaAllah.
about our job lah.
More macam hazard gitu tak lah.
hazard.
That's a good, that's a bad also. But yes, korang. So with that, kita see you in the next episode.
Bye,
Bye korang.